nearly beat a teacher.
Why? That's interesting.
Luckily enough, made it to KCSE, but again failed terribly. Got a D+.
Daudi Msalaba. Daudi Msalaba.
A very strong D+. I remember one day nilikula machungwa ya 10 bob. And I was like, I'm 2 weeks out of school, then nishaanza kukula machungwa ya 10 bob. So I went back to school.
The machungwa ya 10 bob was your meal?
Yes, for lunch.
For lunch?
Oh, and I'm like, if we go back to Form 3, now decide I want to study. I study like nonsense. The same person who had a D+ tops in a 2021 KCSE in that school.
Wow, you were number 1?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
what did you have this time?
Sorry?
What did you get? What was your score?
A-.
A-.
Yes.
Your turning point was you knew that I needed to change my life.
I might tell you, someone told me, go to medical school. There is one thing I learned, contentment in your career. So you have first to find contentment, and in finding contentment, you find your purpose. And in that purpose, you connect it to your passion. So if your work is to just wake up and work because you have bills to pay, then you have lost it. You get to meet some other things. Wengine wanaenda party, you are just there. Wengine wako na bash, wewe hauendi. The art of positioning. You have to position yourself in a way that the blessing will come and find you positioned well.
These young people that are doing graphics for church, please continue doing it. Please do. I am doing while I'm in campus. Others wanaenda dunda, wanapiga sherehe yao. Mimi niko kwa nyumba. Wow. It was a lot of sacrifice. Guys, welcome to Siloma Steven Podcast. I am a purpose, mindset, and profit coach. And what I do basically is to teach young people and align them to their purpose, change their mindset, and actually teach them how to profit from their skills. And today I'm joined by one of my mentees, who is Boniface Gathendi.
Thank you, Siloma. Hi, my name is Boniface Gathendi, and I am a senior software developer at Elon Designs, a company that deals with web development, graphic design, SEO, and so much more. And I'm so happy to be here.
Oh, amazing. So why do you call yourself Elon?
Elon Musk inspires me a lot, quite a lot, from his ventures, from Tesla, SpaceX, X itself. I drew inspiration from that man, and I just found myself calling myself Elon.
Okay, so why specifically Elon? Is it because of everything he has built, or is it because of how relentless he is in business, or is it because of his inventions? Why Elon? Why not Bill Gates? Why not Steve Jobs? Why not anybody else? Why specifically him?
I would say Elon Musk is one person who is, I would say, thinks outside the box, or things way beyond what we can say it's normal. And that amazes me a lot. From his different tech ventures, from X, Tesla, SpaceX, I draw inspiration a lot from that guy. And so everything he does, I also find inspiration in.
Do you think outside the box yourself?
Yes, I do.
So today you are here to help people think outside that box.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me something about yourself. What is your background? Let's start from where it started. Where are you born? How do you live your life? From which city? The floor is yours, sir.
Wow. My story spans a lot, because I was born in a place known as Molo, very small village known as Moto. Moto is one funny place because it's quite interior, and studied there, grown there, and went to school there. Secondary school, I went to a secondary school known as Molo Secondary.
Which primary school did you go to?
Moto Primary School.
Moto.
Yes.
Moto fire.
Moto fire. So okay. Moto Primary School, did pretty well, went to Molo Secondary School. The first
what is pretty well? Ulipata marks ngapi?
I would say pretty well.
What is pretty well? Same, it is your past. And if you want to dig, we have Gen Z's hackers here. Kama ulipata 250, 40, ni yako, it's yours.
Things got 326.
Oh, nice.
Which is a big deal. It's a very place. It's very, very interior. And such marks there means quite a lot.
That's amazing.
Made it to Molo Secondary School, one of the best secondary schools out there. And My story there, did the first KCSE, failed terribly.
You're terribly ndo nataka kujua because so many people have failed terribly and they have thought that that's the end of their lives.
Sure.
So tell us, what is terribly? How terrible did you fail?
By terrible, my journey in high school or secondary school, I remember I joined on a Monday, but by Thursday we had fought with someone and I had been beaten. My finger had been beaten, and the reason for that, a watch that I collected in my class. So kulikuwa na ile yenye kuna kufagia. Then so kuna ile kufagia, and in that you collect a watch and you are like, okay, I can be using this to time lunch. Then the owner comes the next day, my watch it's lost. Who has it? It's me. Do I want to agree or to give back? No. So he starts the fight, and that's how I found myself in that day in school. I had already fought with someone. That is in Form 1. Form 2, the same trend continued. Form 3, same trend of fights, back and forth with teachers. Form 4.
With teachers? You used to beat teachers up?
I nearly beat a teacher.
Why? That's interesting.
That place, the place that I come in, we are so much influenced in age groups. So we used to call ourselves Jeshi ya Moto.
Jeshi ya Moto.
And no one can touch Jeshi ya Moto. So there is that rudeness that comes about being in group mentality, something that I despise up to today, group mentality. So you have to break free of that.
Okay.
So that thing wasted me a lot. First 4 years, I remember one time I was told, Boniface, we are giving you the last chance in this school. Last chance, the deputy, Mr. Gekonyo, if you are watching.
You'll have to send it to him.
So he told me, Boniface, this is the last time I'm giving you, the last chance I'm giving you in this school. Luckily enough, made it to KCSE, but again, failed terribly, as I said, got a D+.
Daudi Msalaba. Daudi Msalaba.
A very strong D+. That is in 2018. That time, results were coming out December. So by January, you know kama una proceed to campus or not. So for me, with my D+, I couldn't go anywhere apart from home. So home, they are like, we have helped you so much, but you have failed us. I remember one day, nilikula machungwa ya 10 bob. And I was like, hey, I'm 2 weeks out of school, then nishaanza kukula machungwa ya 10 bob. So I went back to school.
The machungwa ya 10 bob was your meal?
Yes, for lunch.
For lunch? Wow.
And I'm like, if life has started beating me right now, what about in the next 10, 15 years? Where will I be? And that became my turning point, became really a point of reconnecting with myself. Up until that I had to go back to Form 3, the same school that I was to be expelled in.
Wow.
I had to go back in Form 3. But a funny story is, when I went there, I found the same teachers. And they were like, Boniface, umerudi? Yes, nimerudi. Are you ready to change? Yes, I'm ready to change. Utatusumbua? Hautatusumbua. So the funny thing is, I was readmitted back to Form 3. And the same teachers that I promised a seat awasumbua, I remember it was around 11 a.m. So went there, we used to do some set books. I came back in 2019, they were changed, so I didn't have them. It's my first day in school. And it's 11, so English, I remember very well. It's English, 11, I think 30 or something. Then the teacher of English comes. I don't have a set book. So she sends me out, Madam Nyamoya. I'll tell you why I mentioned her name, because she became one of my very, very best moms in high school, who held my hands. And she sends me out. And again, the deputy head teacher, the one that I promised that itakusumbua, finds me kneeling. He merely admits me at 11, then 11:30 and kneeling out. So she had a class, she just nodded her head and laughed and walked away. But then the teacher that I mentioned became one of my very best teachers that I have ever had in life, because she held my hand after listening to me, after understanding, and I used to call her mom. She was one of my greatest motivators in high school.
Nice.
So shout out to Madam Nyamoya, wherever she is.
Madam Nyamoya,
I really respect
shout
her.
out to shout out.
Shout out
These
to
things of English.
Yes,
It's not.
So I finished school 2019, go back to Form 3. Now decide I want to study. I study like nonsense. I would say like nonsense because I used to study. This is a day school, so you have to go home.
Oh, it was a day school.
It was a day school. So you have to go home, come back tomorrow. So, and in those schools in the village, you are like, the time you are going to home or the time you are going home, others are reading, they are in preps. So day schools are very fun. You have to create time for yourself to read. No one follows up on what you do when you go home. So you really have to work out yourself out. So I go back, I read like hell, and it's Form 4, so COVID comes. So we have to stay home again for an extended time. We get delayed for exams, but finally we do them around, I think, March 2021. So after that, the same person who had a D+ tops in a 2021 KCSE in that school.
Wow, you were number 1.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So
what did you have this time?
Sorry?
What did you get? What was the score?
A-.
A-.
Yes.
Wow.
An A- of I think 76. An A-. So I do pretty well, and people are like, hey, this is Boniface. First there is shock. So people celebrate and all that. So made it to campus, UN. I come and select a course in medical lab. A course that...
Hold fast before we go to campus. I have a question. Your turning point was you knew that I needed to change my life.
Sure.
Nimeanza kukula machungo ya 10 bob and nimefika hapa in life. So there's something I need to do about it before I'm messed up.
Sure.
So you knew education was important. So at that time you knew that education was important.
Very much.
What will you tell someone who failed their KCSE right now, and they're like, one, they think that's the end of them, and two, they're like, I cannot be a better person. What will you tell them?
For me, sometimes I say, if it's me who change from a D+ to an A-, no one can not change their story. And for that, I have come to experience. I've been to uni, I've been to all those institutions, but a D+ or an E, it's not even the end of life. There is a lot, because think of what happened maybe the last few weeks before exams. The exams test what you have read. So if you are joking the whole time but get serious the last months, then you are crowned the king. But then what if something bad happened and you are affected in the day of exam? Who cares to understand that? So that's why I appreciate Siloma, and I appreciate what he is building, Digital Moran, something that gives people the second chances, gives the youth the second chances, the chances to redeem themselves. Like, okay, you got a D+, you got an E. That's not the end. You can learn a lot of skills as long as you have the willingness. That's number one. As long as you have just the willingness of learning. You are like, resources will come. Everything is out there.
Yeah. FYI, what he's talking about, we have a free academy, which actually really helped build.
Sure.
We have like 50+ courses there, all aggregated from YouTube. So if you're this person that you've wanted to do tech, digital marketing, graphic design, photography, videography, AI, business, we have a free academy, some with my own courses that I've recorded. Go to academy.digitalmoran.africa and learn for free. If you cannot afford campus, if you cannot afford to go to campus, you failed your KCSE, people have said you're useless, you are not. I call myself the coach who sees the potential in you that others don't. So go to academy.digitalmoran.africa and learn for free. And from there, I'm doing a lot of resources on purpose, on mindset, on skills, and all these things for free to help you build a life of yourself, just like the story of Elon. So let's continue. Umeingia UN.
Nimeingia UN.
Unafanya, from your story, I saw that you grew in hardship, in poverty.
So much.
So umekapitia.
Extreme poverty.
Sasa ambia hawa vijana ambao wako pale kwa kamera hao wanashindaga wakilia. Unajua Siloma una pesa. Unajua na Elon mnavaa masuti hapa unajua shida nimepitia. And you know Kenyans love glorifying poverty.
Sure.
Unajua nimepitia shida inakaaje. Okay? So I need you to talk to them such that they don't hear it from me because I look like a rich kid. Tell them what they're supposed to do about that mindset. Yes.
Number one, let me just look directly to the camera. Number one, that all things start from your mind. The moment you impart in yourself that, man, I can't get out of this cycle, that's the end of it. So number one, you need to fight a battle with yourself, the battle of the mind. You need to understand that all these things, they start from here. So yes, you are born poor. Yes, you are born in abject poverty. But what are you doing about it? What are you doing to change your situation? So for me, I decided, man, for us or for me, I'm going to change the situation home. Yes, wherever I grew, that doesn't really matter anymore. But someone told me a word that sticks to me up to today. At some point in your life, you stop blaming the background and you become that background. So if you say, I come from a humble background, you are feeling yourself. You are the background that is humble. So for me, I would say, start with your mindset. Mindset shift changes everything.
Thank you. That was very important. Now, 20 days as a campus. Umeingia campus. How do you get the funds for campus? Umeingia campus gani? How, who facilitates you for campus?
I would say God, because we never did any harambe or something. We just found money. I don't know how. I tried to explain that. I don't know how. That's why I'm saying the willingness. The resources will always find you. So I come to UN medical school. So we start with Chiromo. Chiromo, that's where first years are admitted. I get admitted, very happy, very, carries a lot of dreams. I want to be a doctor. I want to be all these things. So I come there, first year, second year. The course is good until we have a unit known as pharmacology. Pharmacology is that unit that you go to class, you read, you think you know, then the exam samples it, tells you don't.
Okay.
So it starts humbling me. Then we have, to third year, there is second year, there is a unit known as hematology. It deals about, with blood. So we are supposed, I think, to draw blood from patients in KNH. And I'm in third year, I don't know how to draw simple blood from a person. So I'm like, what kind of a doctor will I become? Ama mtaniletea wagonjwa tuanze kulia na nyinyi. So I start questioning really about myself. And it's something that I try to understand up to today. Because I'll tell you a little secret. Biology was one of my weakest. But I find myself in medical school. Something that I don't understand up to today. So I start questioning about myself, my career, if this is something that I really want to do every Monday, every Sunday. So, and yes, the shift begins.
So, all this time is a process of discovery. Okay, so biology is your weakest.
Sure.
And you are now doing a biological study.
Sure.
All this time, it's 3 years, from first year to that year. What is in your mind? I want to know what is in your mind. What doubts are you having? Let's say, is this for me? Or what next after this? So what is going on in your mind and in your life in these 3 years?
The 3 years, I can say I usually say they were hell to me. Because medical school is one of those intensive schools that you can have. Because you have classes all over. Remember, you are having classes sometimes at 7, sometimes at 8 p.m. So you're like, okay, I'm reading all these things, but I'm not getting them. But the parents still insist, mtoto wetu wako university anafanya medicine. But you are here, you're struggling to get the concepts. You are even fearing to go to those lab rotations.
Was there the fear of, I might be letting my parents down in case I quit? I might be letting people down that have really vouched for me or looking up to me to change my life? Was there fear like that?
Yeah, There is fear because money is invested. Education is very expensive. So there is a lot of investment. So you're like, if I quit, all this money goes to the drain. So you basically have to struggle with the concept of, man, I want to finish this course, not for my sake, but for the sake of the parents.
Unafanyia degree
Exactly.
nini? Muzazi. This is your degree.
Karatasi, and then for you now you start pushing your life.
Can I rap?
So that's the thing.
Yes.
And that gave me one thing. Number one, I said, I'll never let someone choose their career. Ati nisaidie hapa unataka kufanya course gani ni gani marketable. For me, I always try and ignore those questions because I might tell you someone told me go to medical school hautaikosa kazi. But there is one thing I learned, contentment in your career. So you have first to find contentment, and in finding contentment you find your purpose. And in that purpose you connect it to your passion.
To your passion. Hey, you are really triggering my questions, but let us listen first to the shift now first, so that I can ask you all these questions. I hope I will really remember. So let's go to the shift. What happens after that year?
So that year comes, but I something that I skipped. When we went to first year, I joined Chiromo Campus Christian Union, and I happened to join the ICT department. So the ICT department is run by just students, and what happens, we have trainings. Thursdays, I think they still have the trainings. We were having them on Thursdays and Saturdays. So we get trained, graphic design. Luckily, I have a laptop given by one of my uncles. So I have a laptop. And then in campus, since haujatoka kwa nyumba ya tajiri, so you really have to fend for yourself.
Yes.
University and more so UON, it's in town. That means everything is money. So you really have to find something. Ulitumiwa 500, that 500 has to go for a whole week. So you really have to fend for yourself. I remember one meal ilikuwa 130 shillings. Na umetumiwa 500, there is sabuni, there is transport, there is all those things. So I joined KCSE. I get trained graphic design, really perfect the art. And in UN or in any other campus, there are usually those student elections where someone is vying to become a governor, maybe for Faculty of Health Science. So that's why I thrive. So CCCU has this policy that you do graphics for them for free. They train you for free. You do graphics for them for free. Then you can monetize. You are free to monetize your craft. So for me, I thrive in monetizing the craft. Up until that year, that's when I start posting some logos. I'm doing some logos, learning Adobe Illustrator.
Just a minute. I need to put this point across. How I built a very thriving business is because I also volunteered to do graphics for a ministry. I was in K Crew. And this is for these young people that keep saying, oh, church is misusing. Okay, there are some. Sure. It is okay. But you build your skill in church.
Sure.
Okay. That's a foundation. You know, you did not just receive that skill only. A lot was imparted in you.
That's
because I remember in my early days I would work for K Crew.
Oh, the K Crew.
Yeah, K Crew. Yeah.
Oh.
Kubamba Crew. Kubamba. Kinanjugush and all that. And I will actually do graphics for free. Okay. That's how I also build my career. So I needed to pass this point across for these young people that are doing graphics for church. Please continue doing it. Please do, because you're serving the Lord in these things. Let's continue.
Wow. So the year comes and I start posting my graphics. Logos, posters. We usually had a group. I think it's still there. Very powerful community of graphic designers association of Kenya.
Oh, GDAK, Graphic Design Association of Kenya.
Yes. So I start posting there. Hi guys, how is my design? I get roasted. Designers have this tendency of, I call it superiority complex. I get roasted and I'm like, okay, this was my best design. Yet you guys are bashing me out here. So Siloma sees it. I think I DM'd you the first thing, and I asked you, hello sir, how is this design? hello sir, I think I'd be disturbing your DM with quite some designs. And I don't know what Siloma saw, but he saw potential that I didn't see in myself. So he tells me, Elon, at that point, we actually don't know. We are interacting just randomly.
Yes.
And you tell me, I teach people and mentor people on these things. Would you be ready to learn? So I say yes, obvious, because I want to grow. And think there was me, there was Blair, there was Marvin.
Yes.
So
the three musketeers.
So
Marvin and Blair need to sit in this same couch.
So we form a group known as Bright Academy. And that's how Bright Academy began.
Yes.
So we get trained. I think it was Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
Thrice a week.
So the guy trains the hell out of us. So we get trained, we perfect our art. He also taught us a lot in business. So he teaches us, he adds in us. I think I came with web. I came with graphics. So you taught me web.
You didn't even come with the graphics. You didn't know anything. You came with an idea of graphics. And you're like, I loved, let me just tell you, I loved your resilience.
Wow.
Because I was like, I still have the chats because I'm still in the group. And there's a time actually I screenshotted for you your nonsense. I call it your nonsense because now you've come a very long way. And I will see you getting bashed and I'm like, you go redo. And then you come, guys, how is this? I'm like, I love this spirit because there's something I learned. I don't go for the experts.
Wow.
There's something with creatives, especially in this country. You know something and you think you're the best. I never went to any design school. For me,
wow.
I never did. Actually, I have mentored more people that went to design school and they do better graphics than me, but they will look up to me. Okay? So I look for values so much and I look for that relentless. I work with go-getters. I work with people that want to get that thing. And that's why actually I spotted you. Bright Academy started, the three of you. Let's continue.
Bright starts, we get trained, we perfect our art in web and graphics. So Siloma tells us, you guys, I want to teach you everything. I remember you told me, I will teach you, I think it was in the group, I will teach you everything that I know. And we are like, this guy has decided to teach us. So we get trained and we are adopted in a company known as Bright Consulting.
BRAIT Consulting.
Yes.
That is my company.
Yes.
So it's BRAITconsulting.com.
So we get adopted there as interns. And the first task we are given is a website. I remember Kema.Africa.
Yes, that was you. I assigned everybody of you.
Yeah, sections.
Actually, let this crowd know actually what I was doing there. I was tired of running a company myself, so I wanted to scale up. That was the first time I want to scale up. That was 2021, right?
Sure.
Yes, 5 years ago, wow. So that is the first time I want to scale up and I need to train new talent. And with creatives, there is this tendency of, I want to do this thing alone. If it's not done by me, no. So creatives, get out of that mentality. You need to be an entrepreneur. When you are just doing things yourself, you're a freelancer. Sure. Entrepreneurs build systems. They are not the ones doing the job. So I gave you Kema.Africa. What happened?
Kema.Africa, personally, I'll talk about my part. I'm given, I think, a landing page, the home section. And then I'm given the e-commerce section because I remember it was an e-commerce website. So I'm still new. I'm still in doubts of my skills. Siloma here has allowed us. He told us, make any mistakes that you want. And remember, this is a client's website. For us, or for me rather, I decide that I want to run away. So I don't know graphics. I don't know anything. I don't know web. And I'm given a task here, which I don't have any idea of how to execute it. So I think I left you mid-project.
You ran away.
I ran away because, and I need to explain how I ran away because now I have this platform. You're given a task, yeah? You don't have any idea. The guy has trained you every day, every 3 weeks of the day, and you're here, you're fearful of failing him. So what do? I don't have the soft skills, something that I think he will talk about, the soft skills. So I don't communicate, I don't do nothing, I just left the group. So I left. So went back to my graphics, still in hostel.
Let me clarify something first. No? So for those that might be wondering, how am I giving clients websites to interns? One, the first thing when I was onboarding them, you guys signed NDAs.
Sure,
That's
sure,
the
sure.
first thing.
Sure, I remember. Very intensive.
Very, very detailed. Two, it was done not on the client side. It was done on our servers.
Sure.
Yes. So we will do something like kema.bright.co.k. Bright.co.k was actually our web design site before we do to live.
Actually,
we
it
go
was
to live.
elementa.co.k.
Yes, actually, yeah.
Because I remember the Lucy at elementa.co.
Yes.
I still remember that email.
Yes. It was actually elementa.co.ke. Yes. I really hope I still have that domain. Okay, let's continue.
So we left him. Personally, I left him mid-project. So I go back to my graphics there. We called them scanty graphics. And at that time, they were my best. So I go back there, start doing graphics again, still living in hostel, navigating school and career. So, but then another shift came and I went back to his inbox. Hello, sir. I know what I did last time, but I'm really ready to change. So we meet the second time. And from that meeting, I think he's a person who gave me another chance. And this time
Is it the meeting at CJ's?
Yes.
Aha.
That meeting at CJ's.
So tell us what happened between there, you leaving and CJ's. How long was it? 1 year, 2 years?
2 years.
2 years.
2 good years.
So what happens in those two years? Are you making money? What are you doing?
I would say I was not really making money because with students, you can't go past 200 shillings. So I would do a poster for 200. So it's either...
How much are you doing posters now?
It's actually, I think... Let me not say.
Just say it. No. Say it. Because it's more of empowering these people because people need to know growth. Yes, people really need to know growth.
Sure. So right now we do posters for, I think 3,500.
3,500.
The cheapest poster is 3,500 shillings. So we...
Nipatie nyota.
So I do my graphics for 200 shillings, 200, just for survival. And then I survive for those 2 years. Then we meet at CJ's. At CJ's, you teach me a lot. You first accept me, something that I appreciate up to today. Yes, I messed you, but you still re-accept me into the fold. I think from that meeting, we had a very long talk.
That was 2023 September.
Yes, very long talk. So we discussed. The guy asked me, are you really ready to change? I'm like, okay, I'm beaten by life. So I'm ready to change. I'm really ready to change and I won't disappoint you. So
that time you're outside, you're out of hostel.
Yes, I'm out of hostel.
Wow, so you are making some few coins. Yes, now you are renting.
I'm out of
you
hostel.
Are somewhere.
By the way. Yes. I'm rented out there, so I have set up a small workstation in my home. So I am starting out things. So I get the second chance to work at Bright, and that really became again my Damascus moment because, man, from there I really learned a lot. From scaling from 200 shillings for a poster to right now that we charge 3,500 shillings. That's not something that I did by myself. So I come back to Bright, I learn about the processes.
I remember you said, sorry to cut you short, you said, Siloma, I want to work for you for free. These were your words. Because I didn't want to see you, I remember. Sure. But you really insisted. I'm like, this guy's really insisted. I told you, can we have an online meet? No. Kindly let us meet. And you came in a suit and a notebook. And I was like, okay, is this the same guy? And actually, that's the first time we're meeting face to face.
Exactly. Sure.
First time. Every single time he has been online.
Online, sure.
Yes. And I remember actually in the Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, Saturday meetings were full day.
Sure.
I was training you from 8 to 5.
Sure.
Yes. So you come back. You tell me, Siloma, I want you to work for me for free. And I tell you, nobody works for me for free.
Sure.
Remember? And at that time, I gave you a laptop. That laptop was with someone else. I bought it for someone else that I was actually just training on. And they said, I don't really feel like doing your job. Young people. And I told you, you will work for this laptop. Okay, I'll be paying you X amount, so work for me for that amount. Because I remember your words, you said, if what you've taught me has made me leave hostel and I'm actually can fend for myself, how much more if I stuck around?
Sure.
Yes. And then you come back, I give you that laptop, and then we continue to endelay.
So gets the laptop, trains, it's a powerful laptop. All these times, I have been surviving on a very bad laptop that I have never told you this. But I think nilikuwa, if I wanted to learn Illustrator or to use Illustrator, I had to uninstall Photoshop. There are softwares that we use, they are known as the Adobe Creative Cloud. So there are a family of applications, heavy ones. So you have a very small laptop which can't handle, I think a Core i3 or something. So this laptop, you have to uninstall Adobe Photoshop for you to learn Adobe Illustrator. So it's quite, I need a laptop, I need, for web, or it needs a lot, or a RAM. Very powerful RAM. So I get a good laptop, I get a good training, a fresh training on business processes. I get a fresh training on soft skills. I get a fresh trainings on the hard skills because I think we had to re-enter classes with you. So I get a very good laptop and a fresh training. And this time I'm serious. And a lot of trainings, a lot of meetings, a lot of processes. And you really held my hand. And I have never told you that. At that particular moment, I needed someone just to show me this is the way. And naturally, I'm a go-getter. I'm someone who is outward. So if I know this is the way, I don't need permission to, or the need to start asking yourself, should I go this way? No. So I'm someone who really works for what. If I believe there must be a door there, there must be that door. So I really work hard. You share with me the PLP link. There is also another scholarship, I think on software development, Immobilis. And then the ALX one as well. So I have 3 scholarships. I work at Bright. I work at Elon. Elon is still there. And damn, it's overwhelming. At that particular moment, if you ask me, it was so much overwhelming. But in all these things, I was being trained to work under pressure. So I manage all of them, graduate on all of them. And I'm like, now I can do these things. So I work at Bright. At Bright, I learned a lot, really learned a lot. I scale up to the ladder, become the lead software developer at Bright, the project manager. I learn a lot in both roles. Number one, project management, you have to ensure the client is okay, the project is okay, the developers are very okay. Then the lead software developer is where now you go fight bugs. So the client's website, it's out there, it's having issues, so you have to fix it too with the pressures. So I get modeled at Bright. And I get a lot of mentorship and direct access to you, which really helped me. And in all these moments, I'm like, okay, I'm finding meaning in all these things. In as much as I was in medical school, I'm finding meaning in these things that I am doing. And you really teach me a lot about business, about, number one, finding meaning in whatever that you are doing. Don't do it because you are getting paid. I remember one day you told me, Elon, no one can really pay you your worth. I don't know whether you remember that.
Of course.
So you told me, no one can really pay you your worth. So if your work is to just wake up and work because you have bills to pay, then you have lost it. So I really asked God, give me something, give me the meaning of this life. And in that, I start falling in love with software. So I start practicing software developer, start creating websites now professionally. And I'm like, okay, I'm enjoying this stuff. I start doing some stuff here, doing some application development. And I'm like, okay, I'm finding this joy in this weird stuff. And in all that, it helps me grow my capacity personally. And it also helps me grow the people that are surrounding me. And something that I skipped, in all those skills that I mentioned, I have taught on all of them except the University of Nairobi. So I have taught in my school, the high school that I was in, I went back there. The person was to get expelled, top the class, then went to
hold that. We will go to mentorship after. This is a beautiful. Wait, I have a question. I have a question on this. I'm sorry for cutting short. So you are doing Immobilis. You are doing PLP Africa. You are doing ALX. You are actively in school.
Sure.
You are running Elon Designs. And you're actually my manager at Bright.
Sure.
How do you handle all this? Because the biggest thing I get with young people, I tell them, okay, do this course. I have a very, very detailed web development course, which I was actually charging. It's now completely free. You tell someone to just do that simply and they're tired. How do you handle doing 6 entities? Tell us how you juggle between the 3, because I need to tell these young people that it is possible. And in building, when you're building something, building a skill set, building a company, there's that sweat.
Sure.
There's that period of sweat. Tell us what time you are sleeping and what time you're waking up.
One, I'll say something that you told me. First, you have to stop becoming human. So you have to stop. I remember you telling me my day has 17 or I think 20 something, 18 or 19 hours. And I was like, okay. So I really copied how you are doing your stuff. So I extend all that. So I think I would wake up at 4.
4 a.m.
So do my stuff, do PLP, do ALX, do Immobilis. Then rush to class because again by 6, I think 6:50, I need to be in Chiromo, from Chiromo to Kenyatta. Do my classes up to 5. Then from 5, that's now when you are like, I remember one time telling you, hey, for me, I can only be available from 5 to 6. Then there are some days that I didn't have classes. That's how I managed and juggled through all that. I really worked on your words. You have to stop becoming human and start becoming a superhuman. So, and in that becoming a superhuman, so there is a lot. You have to shed a lot of distractions. Wengine wanaenda dunda, where you are just there in the hostel or in your room, you are like, okay, you are alone. Something that I also learned, building is always alone. Building is alone. So you'll find you have friends, you have people you called friends. Nowadays, I call them acquaintances. So they don't find meaning in you. So they start isolating you. So you get building isolates.
Building isolates. Oh, that's powerful.
Isolates you. So
building isolates you.
Yes.
Because you can only build yourself alone.
So you get a lot. You get to cut a lot of distractions. You get to miss some other things. Wengine wanaenda party, you are just there. Wengine wako na bash, wewe hauendi. So in all that, you find that you will somehow find time to manage all of them. Yes.
So why I was telling you that, it's because that was the story of my life. See, back in campus, I was living in Mathare North. And it was not easy. And you will see, I really, really hated poverty. I hated where I was living. I remember I had like a girlfriend, even for those that know Mathare, know the sewage that flows in that place is smelly like nobody's business. And then, I have like a girlfriend there and she asks me, na huku ni wapi unaishi? Kuna nuka? Na si uhame? I'm like, oh God, I'm a student. And that time I was working so hard. I remember I used to DJ in nightclubs so that I get money for internet. I got money to buy my first radio. You see, there was a cyber there. We didn't have fiber that time. There was a cyber there that was giving me 98 kbps. At night it will go up to 130 kbps. So that's when I started, learning at night. So being in class, I was schooling in KCSE, walking distance. And then at night, I would start teaching myself all the skills that I have and I've imparted in you today. So I would start studying because the cyber was off from around 10. So from 10 to around 3 a.m. I'm actually gaining skill. That's how I teach myself graphics. I teach myself web development. I teach myself a lot of things. So these things I am doing while I'm in campus. Others wanaenda dunda, wanapiga sherehe yao. Mimi niko kwa nyumba. Wow. It was a lot of sacrifice. You see, and when you tell someone today, a young guy, you need to invest in your life. Kwani ni kesho. Gumimbwex, top shot. Endeleeni ku top shot. Okay, you're there. You're now building Elon and all that. And you're actually juggling.
Sure. Not this, I told you I was being prepared to work in number one, pressure, because building, as I said, it isolates you. It gives you situations that of doubt. You are like, okay, am I alone? Am I the crazy ones? These guys are the right ones. It gives you that discipline. That's why building is not for everyone. So it's for the ones that have decided, man, I'm going to change my life. Whatever happens, happens. So it gives you that discipline. And that's what happened with me. So I build a lot of stuff. And one thing that I'm really, really grateful for, you told me one thing, Siloma, copy everything that you see at Bright. Copy everything that you see at Bright. And for that, you really, really meant a lot to me, and it gives me that chance to attend even those meetings. I remember some other meetings you are like, we a meeting to Malizia, unasema, no, handle that client because you have trained me. And in that, it gives me a chance to really, really practice whatever that I learned. So I practice all that, and in that, with your permission, you told me, copy every process that you see. So I replicate that. For that, I'm a very, very, I remember you telling me it's a monkey do. Monkey see, monkey do. Yes, because what I see, it's what I do at Elon. So the same processes, I refine the processes of web design. I refine the processes of graphic. I refine the processes of SEO and all that. So I grow.
Okay. What soft skills did you learn and that are very vital that we need to share with these people? What soft skills have made you who you are today, from actually being in a hostel to actually employing 6 people and having physical office in Nairobi CBD, and we're going together. So what soft skills did you learn that are the foundation of what you have today?
Number one, I always say hard skills get you there. Soft skills keep you there.
Powerful.
So the hard skills, the web design, the everything, they get you there. So they'll get you to meetings. But then you can be one of the very best web developers in Kenya. But if number one soft skills, your communication skills is low or is rude, man, you won't get it. You won't stay long. So communication. You have to really communicate as if your life depends on it. And it really does, because people love communications. Myself, I love communications. I need to be updated. Okay, this is happening. This is being done. This is being done. So that then, there is that clarity that comes with communication. So communication. Number 2, time management. So you have to learn time management. You have told the client it's 3 hours, please let it be 3 hours. We developers, or not we developers, or the developers out there, they have a tendency of telling the client, this thing will take 3 weeks, only for them to disappoint. I have met so many clients that have told me, Elon, I have been banned before. And the reason why I'm coming to you is, number one, I believe you'll be the solution to my problems. Because mtu ananiambia nitakupe software within the next 2 weeks, unamlipa hata 70-75%. They disappear. Then they block you. No communication, no nothing. So it really taught me a lot. So communication, time management. Then you also have to learn how to dress. Imagine something as simple as how to dress. That you can be in a deal, unaweza enda kwa meeting fulani, then people are wondering, okay, this guy, tukimtrust na 1,000,000, tukimtrust na 2,000,000, si ata run away.
That's why you even have a suit in this interview.
Yes. It really taught me about, how to dress yourself, how you appear matters a lot. Then I also learned I talked about time management, people management, because you will deal with a lot of clients, clients who are different. Clients, mwingine ameamuka kwake, ako na pressure yake, mwingine ako hivi.
Have you ever had a client crisis, and how did you solve it?
I would say yes. And it really taught me a lot. I've had a client crisis. So there's this client, I won't mention the names.
Of course.
So we work with the client so well. So we work. It's an LMS. We work, we do the stuff, we do the development, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to solve the problems of these clients. And we solve. I worked up until Sundays. So I'm like, okay, I really don't want to disappoint this client. In as much as anakasirika, I know this, so she's erratic. Anakasirika, namwambia, no, I'm sorting that out. That client taught me a lot because at the end of it all, she called me a con man.
Yes.
Lord, you are a con man. So and I was like, okay. But I don't take it for granted because number one, it taught me how to solve conflicts, something that I utilize up to today. That number one, never solve conflicts via text. Because someone will read how they want.
Never solve conflict via text. Because they read it in their own tone.
Exactly. So I get to learn that. So conflict management. So that's also another very good skill, that not everyone will like you. Everyone has their pressures. So you have to really know, okay, these are my wars. These are not my wars. These are my wars that I should fight. These are not my wars that I should fight. So that conflict management really taught me a lot. The other soft skills that I learned, financial management, something very crucial, that you are young. I'm still young, yes. You'll get a lot of money, but what do you do with that money? Do you allow it to control yourself?
Sharia.
You see? So, because you have these lots and lots of money at once, if you don't know how to manage it, then it manages you. So you find, okay, nilifaa kuenda sherehe mahali, nilifaa kuenda this. So you really have to learn those skills.
There's a statement you made one day and you told me. You just called me that day. I remember. It was a Sunday. I don't know, you were strolling home and you told me, Siloma, thank you so much. I asked you why. You said, I'm a 23-year-old and I am thinking like a 35, actually more than a 35-year-old. I look at the 35-year-olds around me where I live and they are lost. They are lost. You remember that day?
Yeah.
Tell me why you said that.
Utafanya DCI wanikujie.
Abductions in Asia.
But one thing I say about myself, I live 10 years ahead of myself. And it's something that it has helped me, number one, to avoid the laxity of I am young. In fact, I tell people I'm not young. And in fact, I am not young. Because...
How old are you?
Yeah?
How old are you?
I'm turning 40 something.
You're turning 40?
I should be turning 40 something. So I learn a lot. I have learned a lot, and with that, I found meaning in whatever I do. I told you I fell in love with software, and in that, I'm like, okay, it's Monday. These guys are like, kwani kesho ni Monday? Mimi nauliza Monday siifike. Kwani sijui Friday haifiki? Mimi nauliza mbona Friday inafika? So you know that, and looking at the neighbors or people that surround me, at times naangalianga niko like, okay, why are you guys sad? It's Monday, why are you sad? So it really challenges me, and it really challenges me. Number one, which I really appreciate you, is you helping me identify myself a lot. You helping me identifying myself and face myself, something that gave me now a purpose and a reason to live. That's the reason I thanked you that day.
So, do you believe purpose is more important than education and skill?
Yes, I would say yes. Because, man, I've been to medical school in a prestigious university, but I was lost, honestly. I was lost when going to those lab rounds. I don't know, low camps, I don't know, internships. I was like, man, is this my life? So until I found the purpose or the meaning of life. And that's when I discovered, I don't need to work. I don't need like to struggle a lot. I don't need to struggle and say like it's Monday again. No. So I would say yes. Purpose is paramount.
Paramount.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you are right. You've learned how to scale. You've learned how to. I remember you came and told me, Siloma, I'm overwhelmed at Elon Designs, and I still have your work. That time you are actually you are managing the entire company.
Sure.
And that's when actually I teach you how to scale. I teach you how to handle clients. That's when I teach you financial management. I teach you all these things. Now, you have your baby now, and it's time now to live bright and to grow yours. So tell us, how do you grow it to where it is today? You even have physical presence.
So I'd say one story. There is a book. I don't know, the book of value, the one that contains values of us. What's the name?
Yes, Bloom and Thrive.
Bloom and Thrive. So that book, you attend a course, and then you come write a book. Then I'm the one uploading it. And then you tell me, Elon, you must purchase this book. And mind you, ni mimi na upload kwa website. And you
My
must
book.
purchase this book.
And you are the one that is uploading.
Yes, you must purchase this book and initial message.
Yes.
At that time is, I think, 2,500.
It was 25. Yeah, you are the first people to buy it at 2,500.
Okay, why should I buy? And I have the privilege of actually niki-upload, nijifichie hapa.
Yes.
So you tell me you have to buy this book and show me the message. And if you don't find the meaning in that book, if you don't find value in that book, I will refund you.
Yes.
The whole amount of money. So I remember there was that Bloom and Thrive, and there was the brand strategy kit.
Yes.
So I buy the two. I read the Bloom and Thrive book, and then I feel the strategy kit.
Yes.
And that's why now my skyrocketing comes in. So I find, again, it's not about money. You have to find the purpose again of the business. Why do you do what you do? Would you continue to do it even if money is not in the equation? That's what you call your purpose. So the strategy kit teaches a lot. The positioning, about the USP, UVP. It also teaches about the brand archetypes, the 12 of them. So I'm like, okay, I'm now getting clarity that I need to niche down to these specific people by creating kinabaya personas and that. And in all that, I need to create offers, the lead generation offers, all that. So I read the book, and I'm like, okay, I'm getting now 3 clients. I'm alone. We started freelancers. Remember, I'm a freelancer. So I started now thinking, okay, how do I now move from taking multiple projects? How do I handle client base, CD, like that? So I came back. So you teach me how to scale. You teach me a lot of deep stuff in business. And I'm like, okay, now I'm ready to scale. So I think that's where mentorship came in. Because in entrepreneurship, number one, you don't have money. Also when you're starting.
Yes.
And in the sense that you don't have money from someone, you still feed from whatever that you're earning. So you are short. You can't hire a person for 50, 70,000. So I start by training a person, very young guy, known as Steve. So we start working together, start teaching, replicating myself in him. Very young guy, works with me up to today. That's how I get my first employee.
You're a very young guy employing and teaching another very young guy.
Yes.
Amazing.
So that's how I get my first employee. So, and then we are like, okay, Steve, we are overwhelmed because there is social media, there is all this stuff. There's social media, client management, admin, finance, all those processes. We get a lot of burnouts, because again, we have
the work is a lot. Only 2 years.
So we think with Steve, a very, very good person that I still mentor up to today. And shout out to him, amenishikilia sana. So we think with that guy, and he's like, okay, we can also train other people. We replicate this DNA that we have. We train other young people, then we adopt them. So we do so. We are very good at training. I told you I was a teacher in all the schools that I have been into. So very good in training. So I train a lot of people. Some of them get lost again. And I'm like, okay, umeamua kunifanya venye mimi nilifanya babu yenu. So some of them get lost, some of them still, they work kidogo. Then one thing that I can tell anyone watching, number one, don't look for value or money ukianza your career. accept to be used in quotes, accept to be used again in quotes. The reason why I say that is because most of them come with the mindset of I need to get the next available model for GLE. So, and I'm like, okay, first you need to learn, then you need to apply that knowledge, and then you need to pass it now to others. So in the knowledge acquisition stage, most people are like, okay, I need to earn a lot of money. First, you have to get the knowledge. You have to really get the knowledge. There's something I call the value chain. And the value chain that equates to money, it says that money is equal to the value you provide. The value you provide is equated to the resources that, or how resourceful you are.
Do you read books?
A lot.
Oh, which is your favorite book?
I have 2 books. And one of them is This is Marketing, Seth Godin. And the second book is Making Sense.
Making Sense. By this lady of Centonomy.
Yes.
I bought you that book.
You bought me that book.
Yes.
So those are my 2 favorite books. And there is also The Psychology of Selling by Brian Tracy.
Psychology of Selling.
The Psychology of... Very good book. So...
You want to know my favorite book?
Yes, actually tell me.
Start with Why. Simon Sinek. All favorite. My all-time favorite, Start with Why, Simon Sinek. Second favorite is Sell Like Crazy, Sabri Subi.
Wow.
Yes. So let's continue.
I trained this guy and all that. So we start thinking, okay, how do we maintain these things? So we start with a remote team. It's really scale. We start with a remote team, a graphic designer, web developer. Then we have a marketer. But then remote doesn't work for us personally because I don't know, maybe you guys can tell me how they manage remote teams. Because someone will tell you.
I can't tell you I manage remote teams. I mean like talk. My team is in Nairobi.
You'll need to teach me that.
Yes.
Because my team is like stima zimepotea. Sijui nimetoka kidogo. And in business, something that I have learned, and more so in IT, we sell reliability. You have to be there. We deal with a lot of clients, some of them that don't even know how to send documents via WhatsApp. So if you create a website, then it's not working, then it leads to frustration. And if it leads to frustrations, that means you have lost it. Yes. So for us at Elon, what we sell the most is reliability. So we have number 1 to be there when you need us the most. So the reliability. So you see, we need a team that is proactive. So remote doesn't work for me. So stima zimepotea, stima this, stima that, nimetoka this. So I'm like, okay, how do I manage all these things? And then we have a client base that needs our services. That's how we got to Nairobi. Something that I learned about positioning. Number 1, you have to position yourself where the blessings are. I always say, we could have gone to, I don't have any fights with Kino people, but tungeenda Kino, or tungeenda, I don't know, Nadora or somewhere. So, but something that I learned that you have to learn, you yourself as a young person, the art of positioning. You have to position yourself in a way that the blessing will come and find you positioned well. Hauwezi barikiwa ukiwa in some other environment. So we find an office in town.
Nairobi CBD.
Moi Avenue. That's where we are. So currently we have a big team, very big team, a very hardworking team that works there. And that's how we grow.
Wow.
And that's how we have been up to today.
I want to ask you a question. The day you were at CJ's, first, how much were you charging for a simple 5-page website? And an e-commerce website?
For a simple, I think 9,000.
9,000? And in e-commerce?
E-commerce, I think it was around 15,000.
15, eh? Now, how much are you charging the same?
Pesa kidogo, we are humble.
Yes, 5 pages. Same, you are 9,000 unacharge pesa ngapi?
One thing,
okay, starting from, where
let me say starting from.
Yes.
But that's not like the end.
Yes.
I'll tell you why. So we have our rate card. It starts from 80,000.
80,000?
Yes.
From 9,000 to 80,000?
Yes.
Okay.
So, but I have an explanation. No?
Wacha. Let us take in a feel. So 2020 actually, let's say 2024, January, 9,000. Okay? We are in 2025, end of year. You are at 80. You've actually 10x your company. Wow. I'm proud of you, sir.
Thank you.
I am proud. E-commerce?
E-commerce, we usually charge them as bundles after a lot of research. Starting from 200.
200?
So, but that's a bundle. It includes website design for e-commerce. It includes marketing for 3 months. And also we give you a brand strategy. So we sit with you and then you tell us, okay, who are you targeting even to sell with this website? We realized most entrepreneurs, you will give them an e-commerce, but then they don't even know how to send
white elephants.
Documents, right? So they just end up having a pretty website. So
that doesn't give them money.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we had to bundle them up.
Oh, nice. So you're actually offering service because I really want, I want you to get business from these people that are watching. So you've bundled, let's say, the complete...
Yes.
From ideation to me making money.
Sure.
Nice. That's powerful. So, such that this person, when he invests this money, he has ROI coming in.
Sure.
Oh, that's amazing.
True. So that covers a lot, and we have seen it work. And that's why we bundled it like that for e-commerce websites. Yes.
So if you're charging 200, how much should I charge?
That's a question maybe you can answer.
I just realized I was here saying, and then I realized, I'm even more brutal. And even for me, I'm like, you take it or leave it. I have boys, I have mentored. This is your business.
Sure.
Wow. Now, that is how you build Elon. Now, let's go to mentorship and actually how you have impacted the lives of so many people, including people that are older than you.
Sure.
Because I've sent to you over 34-year-old.
Sure.
You're 26. You're mentoring a 34-year-old. And let us start to where Bride Academy starts and actually what you do, and journey me through your mentorship, this teaching you go back and give back, and the impact you've had.
So there is that, the mentorship bit. Apart from now the website and Elon, one of my favorite parts, it's being a teacher. Because being a teacher, you also learn a lot. You can't teach what you don't understand. So, and in mentorship, I told you I come from a very remote place. So those guys, up to today, I'm pretty sure most of them don't know what AI is. And I'm like, okay, this is information that is freely available in Nairobi. Why can't it get in places like those? So I'm really challenged by that. And I'm like, okay, if I needed, me myself, I'm a product of mentorship. So if I'm a product of mentorship, think of how many Elons are out there, confused, maybe lost, and all that, and can change their lives. So I really got a lot of passion in mentoring others and in teaching. So I started by teaching them the skills, the hard skills. And then someone like Steve, very young, so learns the skill pretty well, does pretty website up to today. So, and I'm like, okay, if Steve can change, if Steve can find meaning in whatever that I'm saying, man, that means there are a lot of other Steves that I can pass or replicate myself in. So we start an academy, Sasalan. So back in 2022, so we start offering free boot camps, free web design classes, free graphic design classes, and all that. And then, so Sasalan, it's a story for another day. So that's where we mentor. We mentor other people. The framework that works there is that we mentor, we teach, and then we adopt and give them internships at Elon Designs. So most of the staff that work at Elon, we have passed through our hands. So they are our products. So quite many. You see, currently we have a team of, I think, 6. All of them.
You have trained them personally.
Some of them that don't work at Elon, they have found meaning. One of them was selling, I think, clothes, didn't have offs and all that. Now he's a digital marketer, very brilliant digital marketer. Another one, think So I have also trained or mentored some of my classmates. So they have shifted. They are like, okay, this degree, and I'm like, hey, maliza kwanza medicine. So they have had a skill now that one of them is doing, I think, graphics. The other one works at Bright.
Actually, works for me. Yeah, he needs to be here. Right? Yeah.
So all those guys have passed through my hands. And in all this, I learned one thing. Mentorship is fatherhood. The moment you decide to become a mentor, you accept a role that is way beyond just a title. So you become a father. So you'll find, you'll tell people do this, and they do exactly the opposite. So you teach people, you think, okay, Elon is now good. Elon now is, I can resist Elon. But now you find Elon goes out there and starts messing you up. He messes you up and you're like, okay, what was I doing in all this? So you need a lot of grace in mentorship because you become a father to people. So you become a father to actually adults who have a free will and such. So it has also helped me have that patience. So people will mess you, your employees will mess you, and that's very okay. You have to cover up that for them. You accept the mistake, you correct. If you win, you win together. You are like, team, thank you so much for doing this. This client has responded this and this. So it's really been a journey. At some point, I'm like, hey, man, I don't have all these patience. But then God sends you people, and you're like, okay, I'll talk to this guy. And when you see their lives changing, there's nothing as satisfying as that. When you see an Elon changing, when you see someone who came to you confused, then he has started flourishing. I think that for me is all that I can say. It's what gives life meaning.
Oh, that's amazing. So there's this question that I will ask you about what you believe in. What is your religious standpoint? Are you a Christian?
Yes, I am a Christian. And I go to fellowship at Limitless Worship, something that you introduced me to. And a place where I have learned that it's not about the money. Again, it's not about the business that we are building. It's about God. So it really gave me, I say I was living in 2D, body and mind. But then Limitless gave me body, mind, and soul. So all of them need to be
spirit, soul, body.
Yes. So you'll have to live in 3D. So, and it's a very pretty good fellowship that you should attend to. Yeah.
Amazing. Uza sera, imefika wakati wa kuuza sera. Kuna watu wana watch, wa convince kwa nini wanafaa kukuja Elon Designs na kwa nini wewe ndio unafaa kuwafanyia website. This is your moment. And the link to your website and how they can reach you.
Wow. So for me, I say I was in medical school, and in that hospital setup, I was on the receiving end. So nilikuwa na receive wagonjwa and the ICU and such kind of stuff. So I decided to have or establish my own hospital, but from the preventative end. So I prevent a lot of stress, I prevent a lot of headaches, a lot of back and forths. And that's why if you go to our website, you'll see if you refuse to blend in, you are in the right place. Because there are a lot of people out here who will tell you you are the best in this, you are the best in this. So for us, we call ourselves digital success partners, in that we work with you. And the same way you go to a hospital and the doctor tells you, okay, you need this to do this for you to heal, for you to do this. That's the same thing we do at Elon. So we have seen a lot of lives changed, clients' lives changed. And that's why we call ourselves a premium digital agency. So you can visit our website, elondesigns.com, or you can contact our company at 0724-636-436, or personally you can reach out to me 01 13 53 58 48 0724 636 436. That's the company line. Or myself, you can reach out to me 01 13 53 58 48, and let's talk about your website issues.
Amazing. Psychology of selling, Brian Tracy. So there's someone out there who's giving up. Someone out there who thinks I'm too old, I can't do these things, but he has watched this video up to this point, and he is like, wow, if this guy has done it, okay, if this guy has done it, then I also can do it. I want you to encourage that someone. I want you to give that someone word of life such that he does not feel the way he's feeling. He does not feel that. Look at the camera and give that person life.
So let me talk to you.
Sorry, let me interrupt you again.
No,
I am in the village right now. I am the village Moran. You are in Nairobi. There's that same young guy who is in this village. We are in Loitoktok, Kenya. Who needs to understand or know that his success is not in Bahrain, Qatar to do odd jobs. He can learn a skill for free.
Sure.
Like the academy we're doing, we built for them. And through like mentorship, they can grow. And actually we have an agency.
Sure.
Okay. Where we have created our own Upwork. We are going live in January 2026. And you need to talk to that person as well. This guy that is in the village, ameamua kazi yake ni kukula jaba because nothing can come out of the village. So we have brought the city, which is you, to them, so that you can speak to them.
Sure.
There's your camera.
Wow. Thank you so much. I want to speak directly to you that thinks you are in a corner. In my story, I skipped a lot of things. I have been into drugs. I think, used every drug that I can think of.
Why?
Think of cocaine, think of all those stuff,
all
think
those.
of bang. I have done all those stuffs. And at some point I was like, man, I will never survive in this life. I have failed KCSE twice. Once, go back to school, go through all that strife. And I'm like, okay, what is this life? So to me, I want to encourage you. I want to give you hope. And I want to tell you that you really need to work or find something we call purpose. Find something. Just find something and do. Just find something, or at least find Siloma, or at least find Digital Moran. You'll see your life change. If you are in the village, myself, I was even in a very bad village. It's called Moto. I will take you there. So that place, it's remote. Very, very much interior. So, and at some point, I really didn't think I can do graphics. Actually, no one's there does graphic. I have never seen them. No one there does websites. So you are in a better place than anyone somewhere there in the bush. So you just need to utilize the right resources. Visit agency.digitalmoran or academy.digitalmoran. Go there, find a course. You can DM me or you can call me. I'll guide you in which course to take. Or you also offer direction and purpose. Find Siloma. Tell him, sir, I am lost. Guide me in this and this. That way you'll change your life from point A to point B.
Oh, amazing. That was powerful. That was really, really powerful because you are a live example for someone in the village.
Sure.
And someone who has built something for themselves.
Sure.
So, guys, there you have it. This is Elon. Elon, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
He has traveled all the way from Nairobi specifically for this podcast because I told him, you know what, we need to build the people, especially here in Nairobi, because I quit my job in government. I think I will find someone who can interview me in my own podcast so that I'm able to speak to these young people and just help them. So I quit my job in government. Tulikuwa tunalipwa vizuri. So to come and do this, and it's God that pays me. And I tell people, sina shida ya pesa. Because money is a byproduct, as you said. It's a byproduct, and it will follow exactly your purpose and your call.
Sure.
So thank you so much, Elon. I really, really appreciate and honor you for what you're doing. And may the Lord bless you and keep you and increase you.
Amen.
And overflow because of the good work you're doing for him.
Amen.
In mentoring these young people, because utatoa kijana shimo aende change familia yake yote.
Sure.
And when you're mentoring them, please tell them to mentor others as well.
Sure.
Okay. So guys, go to our website www.digitalmoran.africa and actually go to the academy. I have written a new book on purpose So go to www.digitalmoran.africa/get-rooted. It is also on my website, www.siloma.co.ke/get-rooted as well. I'm coming up with a series of books. I have Get Rooted, there is Bloom, there is Thrive, I have like 5 books that are going to be there for free to help you and guide you from purpose to mindset to skill to profit and to leadership and actually becoming someone that mentors and creates a change in the society. So I charge for coaching. I get a lot of questions. Hey, mentor me. And of course, I cannot help all of you. So go to www.siloma.co.ke/coaching so that you can be able to book a session with me. Right now, I'm charging how much? 2,500 an hour. And if you don't get value, I actually usually return all your money. Yes, that's how I work. I have a 100% return policy. Follow me on social media. That is Siloma Stephen on all platforms. So they can also follow you on social media?
Yes.
Yes.
You can interact with me or follow me. On all social media, I go by the name Gathendi Boniface. Gathendi Boniface.
Personal website. You have a personal website.
Gathendi.co.ke.
Yes. Yeah, hata ni mimi nakukumbusha. So thank you so much, guys. Please keep tuned and subscribe as I bring more people on this podcast. Kwaherini.
Thank you.